So for anybody who's curious, we still have the MTGO modern deck donations going. The plan is, I believe we have a deck drawn out, and I'm thinking of going Esper mid-range with it, or like a Esper Death Shadow style build.
Oh, come on, let's get down. Come on, everybody. Check me out. I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
As for what's been going on, I'm sorry I did not show up last night. I made some prior engagements with the family,
Check me out.
and
Oh, come on. Get down.
we went and took care of that. So I apologize for not streaming some Borderlands action yesterday or last night. But we are still committed to the Borderlands dream on the weekend. I love Borderlands. Hope you do too. I'm super excited for 3 to come out, so I figured what we do is we tackle Borderlands 1, clearly go through the DLC. Then I'm assuming I would like to go through Borderlands 2, if everyone's okay with that. And then from there, we would go on to maybe the pre-sequel. I'm not really sure. I wasn't too big of a fan of that.
I think I lost a beat, but...
So there's still a possibility that we will. Like I said, I just not the biggest fan of the pre-sequel. So we're going to jump right into it here. We do have a new beer of the night. We're going to continue our playthrough with Sparklechic. I think we just made it to Crom's Canyon. I believe we have a couple missions to do here. I don't honestly remember where we ended off at. Yes, we did. Okay, we just got here. So we're about to go and fight Crom. As per the usual, we are going to let you in the Twitch chat decide where our skill points go.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary needles?
I'm going to sell this stuff off here. I don't believe we were hanging on to any of this specifically. At least that I can remember. Let me see what I have equipped here. Okay, explosive shotgun, but I think the fire rate on this is pretty slow. That was pretty good. Do I have 2 snipers on? No, I only have 1. Okay. We sort of committed to the Steel Wraith just because, or Wrath, because it had the acid on it. And it may take me a few seconds again to get back to the controls. This game was pretty twitchy with our mouse. I remember turning everything down and it still being pretty fidgety. So our last adventure, if I remember it, we banged down a bunch of missions. We kind of got on a hot streak. We ended up tackling a whole bunch. I forgot what the name of the boss was. We did fight one more boss. We do have our 3rd playthrough up on the YouTube channel, So if you want to get caught up on where we are, you can. I believe it's still up on the Twitch as well, so you can watch it there. Either way works for me. And I will say too, our numbers for this have been a little lower than I personally would have liked to see. I think I just fell down. Yeah, we did. Okay. But I love Borderlands, so we are going to remain on the border train. Oops. I see no point in hopping off it. Did I get stuck again? There we go. That's right. Our machine gun fired 6 bullets. Which means our last wave of shots only has 5, but that's fine. As for how our week has been, I would say it's been pretty good. We got to spend pretty much the week with Rachel. She had to go back yesterday, so rip Rachel. But while she was off, though not necessarily super duper awesome fun, we did get a lot of house stuff that had to get accomplished. We got a lot of shopping done. We got a lot of stuff done for our animals. So I'm pretty happy with that. A whole lot of nothing going on. Okay. Well, whatever. The sound is a little high or a little low. People in the chat could let me know. That would be great. And again, we are running the MTGO Modern Deck Ticker. I think we'll have it up for like I'm gonna say like 2 more weeks, just to see if we can garner any excitement for it or not. Sort of the plan is, we personally had a little a fallout phase with Standard a little bit, where we just played too much of the same decks. We got kind of bored of it. Really nobody's fault. See where this takes us. Okay, this takes us this way, so we'll go this way. You know what? No, if I remember right, this one wants us to go this way. I guess we'll go this way. We'll stay on the course here. We'll do the Earl needs food badly first. I suppose we can backtrack if we need to, just see if there's a safer way for us to get down. I don't remember if there's fall damage in this game. I feel like there was. I'd rather not just jump off a cliff to find out, though. Uh-oh. Okay. I know the football games are going on tonight too. We almost did end up canceling our stream tonight just because I am a big football fan, and I also figured Patriots Chiefs game probably too good to try to compete with in terms of streaming. So hopefully the numbers pick up here, so people come in. But if not, I understand. I was super glad though that I at least got to watch one game today. Yeah, there was the quote-unquote bad call that happened, but I feel like oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember if there was or wasn't. Oh, really? I don't think I have anything to peg this to try to get up here. Oh, there we go. So how are you doing, Phoenix Rising? How was your day so far? Anyone do anything super fun or exciting today? We picked all these dudes off from across the realm. I feel like our shotgun is so bad, but it's the strongest one we picked up so far. Nice. See, I played a lot of D3 when it came out for the Xbox One. I keep telling myself I really want to get it for PC. I haven't done it yet though. Beginning to appreciate games, single-player games specifically, more and more as I get older. There was a big time where all I wanted to do was play online games, and now I think I'm kind of getting to that point where it's like, you know, there ain't nothing wrong with playing a game by yourself. You don't have to always be grinding with your friends and stuff. And I only played D3 alone. I started to play it a little bit with one of my friends recently. But sadly, we didn't get too far into it. Our schedules, for some reason, just never seemed to click right. So anytime they were on, I was not on, and vice versa. So kind of a bad feeling there.
Please don't shoot, please don't shoot, please don't shoot, please don't shoot, please, 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 please.
I should remember this dude just shoot a sweet little pistol. So for anyone who knows me or follows the channel a lot, new set of magic cards came out. Personally, we were grinding a lot. But we only play online. We don't actually attend go to any stores anymore. So anyone in the chat, go to a pre-release. Anyone pull anything kind of cool, anything they wanted. When I had the card store, while it was the longest weekend when a new set came out, it was also really fun to just kind of casually play stuff. Also, I miss pre-releases. Long days, but they were worth it for me at least. Dang. probably our best plan of attack here. That's why you keep the one with the acid on it. I think it does more damage to machine. There we go. Oh, there's a box here too, right on.
More meat for me!
Sadly, I feel like at this point we're probably not going to find a better gun than we already have. We have some pretty juicy stuff. I don't feel like we're going to find a whole lot better at this point, but that's okay. The fact that this shotgun holds so many shots is insane. A clip that holds 18, like, feels good.
You found another piece of the key without my help. Or did you? I'm always watching you, friend. Be careful. Others are starting to see their own opportunity.
I forgot exactly what his pistol did. That damage seems pretty weak though. I don't even know if we want to use it, honestly. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Hopefully here we can start finding these dog food cans soon. I feel like they're right on us somewhere. Or I'm just being real dumb. Or both. Probably both. I feel like we want one of the slow regenerating shields, but I just feel like a scrub for having to use those. I feel like you should be able to maintain yourself fairly okay. So for anyone who wants to know why we're replaying through Borderlands 1, Borderlands is probably one of, if not my favorite franchise. I'd probably say it's for sure a top fiver for me. I absolutely love the Borderlands franchise. I love first-person shooter games. I love loot, so this game is like everything I need in my life and then some. But the real main reason is we are getting ourselves sort of hyped up. Hopefully Borderlands 3 comes out soon. I know there's been some discussion and some stuff sort of released on it. still gonna hang on to the wee shield. The name is pretty much too funny to drop. Yeah, that would be a badass one. Okay. There we go. Let's say. I really don't do that much damage to him. Kinda sucks. Okay, well, whatever. Funny, we're just tuning in. We're going through Borderlands 1, using Lilith. We've been letting the Twitch chat decide where our skill points go. We just got done killing Prom. So last week somebody asked me who my favorite Borderlands character was. Pretty much from each game that's come out so far. So I'd like to know what your favorite characters are from Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, and Borderlands 3. For me it was, I really liked Brick. I thought Brick was a super sweet character from number 1. Oops, there we go. From number 2, it was Salvador. I liked his character. I thought his skill tree was pretty sweet. And from the pre-sequel, I really liked Handsome Jack's body double. I thought that was kind of interesting that they did that. Sometimes a shotgun feels like it does nothing. And other times it feels like it's totally lights out. Looks like dog food to me. Alright. And someone had also asked me last week why Borderlands 1 is my favorite when I've done nothing but talk about how good number 2 was. And there's two big reasons for that. One, when Borderlands 1 came out, I didn't know what to expect. I absolutely loved it. I felt head over heels in love with it. I went through it with every character. My buddy and I went through it. We bought all the DLCs for it. As compared to number 2, going in, you kind of knew what to expect. I mean, yeah, it's going to be hard to kind of do something completely different from what you've done the first go around, and have it still feel like a good game. You know, don't get me wrong, 2 was great, but for me, number 1 was just, you know, going in, you didn't know what to expect, and it was totally a breath of fresh air. Though I will say 2 probably did everything that 1 should have done. Just love the fact that this is the first one. You know, you're going into it, you didn't know what to expect. I was super excited, and then, you know, all the time that I wasted on this version. I played 2 a lot less than I played number 1, mostly due to where I was at that time in my life. Okay, so we gotta help this claptrap. What we're gonna do, oops, wrong button. We're gonna leave on the skag cans first. We're gonna get all the skag cans, and then we will go and repair him. I think we just sort of stay the course on what we were doing first. I know our grenades aren't that good here, but look like that rocket shot missed everybody. That would be the wrong gun. Just start reloading everything here while we can. Oh, I didn't hit my jump button. And then for anyone just joining us here, as you'll see in the upper left hand corner, we got the MTGO Modern Deck ticker going on. It's going to be up for a few weeks, probably like 2 weeks. For anyone new to the channel, we do a lot of Magic the Gathering content, pretty much right now specifically on Arena. It's new, it's fresh, I love the way it looks, and for the first time in my Magic career I actually care about Standard, which is, for anyone who knows me, normally I refuse to even touch Standard unless there's a big tournament coming up. And we're trying to see if we can garner any interest in it or not. Right now, at the $150 price point, we would be looking at either Modern Storm, Modern Esper Death Shadow, there was one other deck I was kind of looking at. So if you think that's something though that you would like to see on this channel, feel free to donate. Make sure you comment on the donation, you know, for MTGO deck or something, just so I can know where it's going. Every little bit helps. But we sort of burned ourselves out on Arena, especially with things like today, where in the field of best of one, today I think I played about 95% of my games versus mono red, and it just came to the point where it's like, this is so boring. Yeah, I want coins to grind, but I have to shut this off. I just can't. You know, it starts wearing on you a little bit. It still blows me away how pretty Borderlands looks. Sadly, I can only capture it in 720p at 30 frames instead of the full 1080 60 right now. But I think this game is still really easy on the eyes. I think the graphical style they went for this game was genius. Seeing that this game's been out, I want to say close to 10 years, and it still looks pretty good. I think that says something. Wow, a rocket launcher feels bad, man. There we go. And then also for anyone tuning in that's new here, we held a poll over in our Patreon and in the Discord and on our Facebook. So if you'd like to join the Discord, especially if you play Magic the Gathering. There's tons of people there that do indeed play. There's people that are playing GO. There's people looking to just pick up games of things like League. Look at League teammates and stuff like that. I recommend you jump in there too. The invite should be down below. Just jump on in, say hello, introduce yourself, what you like a little bit, and we'll go from there. Got him. Ooh, weapons box. I feel like I'm almost out of space though, so I don't feel like I want to dig in this, but we'll see what's going on. Wow. I guess also shameless plug, because we haven't done this for a while. If you do have Amazon Prime and you want to help support the channel, you do get a free Twitch Prime subscription every month. I recommend, if possible, use it on this channel. It helps show me you're enjoying the content. Helps me offer more to the channel. That's right, there's that weapons box back there. And as normal, we have a beer of the night. We have a new one for stream. Tonight's beer of the night is Internight by Stone. Stone is mostly known for their IPAs. They're located out of, I believe, Escondido, California. They paired up with Metallica to make it. It is a Pilsner. It's kind of got a very interesting citrusy IPA flavor to it. I want to love it. I really do. But for me, this has been one of the more... oh, hey. It's a boss fight already. I didn't even know this dude was here. Sweet. This shouldn't be too bad. Our weapons right now are pretty solid. And there's our last steak can. Now we're going to try to rescue the claptrap. I remember from last time the vote was for Quicksilver, so we'll just throw it in there for now. The cutting edge. I feel like the damage on that one's a lot better. Oh, okay. That's right. That one pretty much had 0 recoil after you zoom in long enough. Okay. That's a spicy meatball there. That's a good sniper. And the damage on it was much, much, much better than what we were rolling with. No. And if I remember correctly, it's above us. Yep. Wow. 10-0-1. Or 10-1. What were you playing? What was he playing? I always like how you come in with a hi, Dad. I'm going to assume he was probably on his Golgari mid-range deck. See, when I saw the Venifar and I started to think about it for standard, I thought that Bant would probably allow you to have one of the better creature chains to use the pod creature. Roll down and use that right away.
Please follow me.
We haven't seen too much of the pod deck. The only ones I've played against so far, Friday afternoon, was a couple of. Yeah, I know the militia bugle tutors for it. Was how do I crouch again? Oh, I forgot. We'll figure this out. There we go. Like I said, it was mostly rug, and it felt like they were always just short of having a real creature out, at least first control decks. I guess that's really all I've been testing right now, though. So, no, I'm gonna die. Oh, we took a little bit of damage. So maybe my vision on the deck is skewed a smidge. I completely agree with you that it seems weak, especially to aggro. Yeah, see, and Shalai is so strong. I think going forward, Autumn of the Night is almost good enough to just be a mainboard card at this point. And I don't have any Tostitos on Arena, so I just don't use them. I do have a bunch of Mythic wildcards though, so maybe I'll invest in some. See, that's how I've been feeling about the how my Bant monsters list is like. It's been fun for me, and I think that like I desperately needed that fun. See, most times when I've been playing against the pod deck, normally I just try to keep them off their chain. Because I always fear that if you give them ample time to build up their chain. Okay, why am I turning so slow? What happened? That was weird. All of a sudden the game wouldn't like respond to my moving. But I always tried to keep, like I said, off their chain because you know what's in play. You gotta fear what's in their deck. Because being able to pot into stuff I felt like it made it much scarier. No.
Oh, this is the place to catch a risky rogue. You can find all kinds of pretty cards, but
See, I think at instant speed, the regular pod would have been too good, so I don't feel like that would have necessarily made her balanced. I think that might have been too strong, so I'm kind of glad it's just normal speed. Though I guess being on a creature, maybe it should have had some form of upside. She is much weaker to removal, or normal removal, I should say, in the main, so maybe that would have been a fair trade. We're gonna dump a lot of stuff here quick. We got a ton of stuff to sell here.
You need something better.
We're still gonna hang on to the Wee Wee Super Booster. I love the name. No. I feel like upon ETB, probably would have been too much for something like that. We got an achievement for... Oh, we finally earned 1,000,000 monies on this game. Oops. Though I also feel like, as a blue creature, I could see the argument for maybe ETB drawing making sense. Now, this dirty bastard last time was destroying us. Seems our new Crom Sniper, or not Crom, Raven Sniper is pretty good here for that, so maybe this time we'll actually be able to beat this mission and go on to the next batch. Yeah, I feel like this round's just gonna be easy peasy now. Damn, 3 crits? That's insane, game. This should wipe out the whole wave. Yeah, tell me about it. Why had the little dudes hitting me from behind, the midgets, so like... That was kind of my fault for not really dealing with those first. Uh-oh. Oh, we still got a really long bleed out time. Man, this shotgun has been so good for us. Wow, this has been a big wave. Don't take out right away. And another one. Oh man, maybe we'll fail this wave. One of those big boys. Uh-oh. That was... Nope. Nope. Ah, Come on, game. That sucks because we're over the level they want us to be by a couple, and we still just cannot do it. It's okay. This will net us some of our lost wages back from losing there. I don't think I can buy any more of these. Oh, I can. Oops. No, we did that one already, right? No, we didn't. Okay, so now we're about max everywhere we can be there. Game. Am I getting shot from? Oh, and for anybody not in the know, if you're looking to play the blackout mode on Call of Duty, I want to say it's free till the 30th. So for anybody looking to at least try the blackout mode, I recommend you go and try the free download of it just to see if you actually like it or not. Alleged rumor rolling around is soon here. They're going to either reduce the price on the game or at least make the blackout mode free to play. So maybe now's your chance to try it, see if you absolutely love it or not. And if you find out you do, maybe it's time to look into investing into the game. Oh, that was our auto rifle that fired 6 shots every time. Just want to try the other one to see. It does fire 2 shots per pull, but I want to see how this new one works, just because sometimes the having the last shot and the chamber only fires off like 1 bullet, so if you don't have it reloaded all the time, sometimes you get awkward shots. We kind of got tired of that. Okay, we'll go turn this in. These ones are a lot weaker than what we've been facing, so I'm digging the fire rate on it though. That's pretty sweet. We're probably gonna blow through ammo on this thing like nuts, but I think that was a pretty good trade-off there.
What you want?
All that for experience, huh? Okay, well, whatever. I just can't wait for Borderlands 3 to come out. Like, my body is ready for it now. I mean, I have no problem going through these games again. I love the first one. I'll play the second one. Maybe the second one I'll do with a partner too. Maybe I'll have a specialty thing where I try to make a date with someone. Yeah, no, it's like it's not making the itch any less easier. But I know that I'm afraid to make a bold statement on it, but I feel like I'll just say it that I have faith in Borderlands 3 to come out of the gate really good. I don't have faith in much companies to do that, but I feel like with Borderlands 3, I don't want to say they have to, but I honestly feel like they have to just get it right away. Where am I going with this? Rusty Commons West, okay. And then I'm also, okay. We're also thinking of picking up the new Resident Evil game. I know it's a remake of 2, and everybody loved 2. I'm really curious to see what they've done with it. I think it comes out next week? Or really soon here? Rust Commons West, I think it was. Is there really no fast travel for it? Okay. Well, I guess I go this way then. But I can't see them messing it up. Like, even though I give the pre-sequel a lot of crap, it wasn't like the game was bad. It just wasn't as good as the last two. And that's okay. You know, sometimes you got to take stuff and go, well, it's hard to top a masterpiece, and I feel like that's kind of where pre-sequel was. But I really think that with all the time they've had to hopefully craft 3, I think that 3 is going to be really good.
This is where the cars live. Forget your ride.
Enough walking.
That's not happening. And I want to say too, after the last couple of days of rigorous playtesting, I feel like my days of being a deck brewer are way behind me. I just can't seem to find the proper mix of stuff for me to just even be like remotely happy with it. We've been banging our head against the wall with Esper a lot the last couple of days. I had such low expectations for Bant Monsters, and I feel like that one was the most fun for me. And the Wilderness Reclamation Bant deck that will be on stream tomorrow. It's not really fun, but some of the plays it has are just so... And that could be... I mean, Esper could have just been a bad choice. You know, I'm willing to stick it out though. I mean, I'm not going to give up after a couple days. I also know that we've mostly just been trying to do single player games to try to make our main as tight as possible. And we ended up running into a lot of red over the last couple of days. And that's not really helping any for testing and stuff. I know tomorrow too we're probably also going to do a sealed event just because it's been a while since we've done a sealed anything. Yeah, this assault rifle much better than our last one. As for a Bant pod list, I can start brewing about it. I'll think about it. I know I don't have the Venifars, but I have more than enough uh, mythic wild cards right now. But I just can't find. Like, I tried the Jerry T Lift, and I feel like that has way too many lands. And I feel like the main he built game 1 was just like way too much for creature removal. And if you're not playing against a creature deck, you have like 20 dead cards in your main game 1. And I was not liking that very much at all. You know, the good thing is we do have all the mana bases we need though for about 10 decks, so we just don't have. I think I have 1 Blood Crypt, and I only have, I think, 1 or 2 Stomping Grounds, and I believe right now I am out of rare wild cards. Oh yeah, I got the Bantlands. Dude, we've been playing a lot of Bant. Like I said, Bant Wilderness and the Bant Monsters deck. The Monsters deck I think is super fun. I've been all about that deck. Night of the Autumn has been so good. I love Jade Light Rangers. Like, that deck, I pretty much just play everything I like. And then the Frilled Mystics, and oof, that Mystic is so good. That card is nutty. I know it's 4 mana, so it's kind of slow for a counter spell, but the way I look at it is, you're paying 1 mana for a counter spell, and you're paying 3 for a 3/2 flasher. Like, that's fine. As for uncommon wild cards, I want to say I have 58 or 60 of those. I still have like 30 or 40 commons left. But no, we committed to the lands right away. Felt like we had to. Oh, no, the Tithe guy is, you know, during your turn, your opponent's abilities and spells are 1 more to cast. And it sucks because, like, when you're on curve and you have your 4 mana for a Settle the Wreckage, and you can't settle, it's really hard. I've seen a lot of Mardu aggro decks too, and those things have been disgusting. Judith, that is a good card. If you don't respect that card, I recommend you start respecting that card, because that card is phenomenal.
What can you do for me? We'll speak again.
At the middle of nowhere bounty board? Okay. I didn't know this one was here. Are those even good? Nope. So for anybody who's watching right now that likes football, I'm kind of surprised the Rams beat the Saints. Yeah, there was the no call on the bad tackle that was clearly should have been called. Oh yeah. But sometimes bad calls are made that do cost games, and you can't always go, well, if that call wouldn't have been made. So I'm glad, being in California, you know, we were pulling for the Rams and we were pulling for the Chargers. At least one of the teams got there. We're hoping tonight for the Rams, or not the Rams, the KC New England game. I am rooting for the Evil Empire, if you will, and I am rooting for Tom Brady. My motto is, he's just so hard to bet against. That team in the playoffs usually does pretty well. So I have no problem saying that I am rooting for the Patriots. I think right before I started streaming, it was 7-10 Patriots, or 7-0 Patriots, I mean, something like that.
You killed the ugly one. I asked Pierce to give you Class A clearance, and she declined, so I stole her robotic arm until she'd give it to you. You should have little trouble moving forward. Are we friends? I think I would enjoy that.
Hey, let's get you rolling, man.
Oh yeah, come on Patriots. I know everybody wants them to lose, but like I said, I find it so hard to willingly bet against Brady and Belichick come the playoffs. Every year they're pretty good. I know Brady's getting a little old, and watching this game, he made some really questionable passes where it was like, I don't know if a young Tom Brady would have done that, but ooh, we'll hang on to that. We'll have to actually see too what we have going on for our perk thing. What do we got? 2 to Phoenix, 2 to Girl Power, 3 to Intuition. And here we have 3 to Phoenix, 2 to Power, 2 to Intuition. With 22% team cooldown. Nah. We can just sell that one then. We can definitely get rid of the blast rifle. That sniper we know for a fact is worse. I guess so is that one. Alright, so we must have sold more stuff because we got the arms dealer completed. For now we're going to take off the rocket launcher. Our rocket launcher always seems to be a little lackluster for us. Where is... There we go. I don't know. I just... Pretty much the last 4 teams here. I'm not necessarily rooting against any of them. I'd be okay with either or any team winning the Super Bowl.
Atlas spares no expense in making guns that excel in every area.
Greetings! Helena Pierce has more jobs for you in New Haven.
I like how I think we just, oh no we didn't, that's not Helen Pierce. I was going to say we just left her and now she already has a mission for us, like, what? But we left Tannis's place, that's right.
Machines in there, scary needles.
There we go. So the pamphlets here, we gotta try to summon the big old bug demon of scariness here. It's like a super uber ultra badass bug thing.
Hey, cookies, let's get you rolling.
But that's the one thing that really bums me out about like the weekend streams, and I kind of can't wait for the season to be over so I can go back to streaming and not feel bad about missing football. We miss football. We do. I feel like I potentially... Oh, no, I hit the wrong button. I think it was spacebar to rail. So Rachel pointed out to me today that the weather was pretty hot by you guys today, Thane 100. You guys had a real barn burner for a temperature. Wait, what? How do I get up there? Huh.
Ah, keep walking. That's right. Keep walking.
Come on. Am I stuck in the vehicle? There we go. Okay, well, since the bridges are up and we can't do those, I'll try doing maybe the bug problem first. See if that helps anything. Oh, I think I got my vehicle stuck. Let's see if we can punch it out. There we go. No, 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 no. There we go. Really? I gotta get across the bridge for that too? Shit, I forgot how to lower the bridge. Clearly not here. Maybe it's on the other side. I gotta turn my fan on. I'm sweating bullet. Well, and we got it stuck again. Come on, car. Go, baby, go. There we go. I think I got it. Oh, wait. No, I got us stuck. Oh, no way. Come on. Come on, get us out of there. Woo. Okay. Did I punch our vehicle down? Nope. Well, it's gonna be a long walk then. No, we're gonna fight these guys. Might as well take more experience while we can get it. Doesn't really hurt anyway. And our guns are being pretty good to us right now. But oh, my hand's killing me. We're excited for tomorrow's stream though. We're looking forward to what's up, Vitamin K? How you doing, my man? How was your day today? Alright. Wow. That's good. So clearly what I see on my TV and what you hear are two completely different things. Oh. Didn't take you as a man who enjoyed watching some football. You learn something every day. That's fair. I mean, I'm not judging. Like I said, I love football, so. See? And I don't hate on you for it. Tom Brady's a good football player. It's hard to hate on him. Unless you don't like people winning, in which case then you probably wouldn't like Tom Brady. I like people who win, so Tom Brady's my dude.
Searching database. Your DNA has been granted Class A clearance. Lowering bridge. I command the bridge to descend.
So did you get to do anything cool, Vitamin K, over the weekend?
My instrument readings suggest we may find another vault key fragment at the trash coast. Unfortunately, in your way are the inhabitants of Jamestown, who smell of alcohol and ignorance. They like science as much as I like the idea of music. Music is wasteful and stupid.
There we go. Get anything good out of your pool? Wow, that dude's dead. I didn't realize. Oh well. There we go. I guess the question to get anything interesting. That's good. You know, I know this set doesn't necessarily have that super high dollar amount card that a lot of people like to chase after, but I thought Ravnica Allegiance is just gonna be. It's got some good stuff in it. How did these guys take so many shots? Really? Well, I guess he didn't die, which is good. And are you talking about the one that deals the damage every upkeep? And then if you have so little life, he gives you, or he gets a 1/1 counter? I can't think of his name. That's right, you gotta let it do its thing first and then it'll work. I really think that, like, at 3 mana that card is perfectly costed if you can actually get it off for its spectacle. And he has what? He's flying trample. I want to say deals 1 at the start of each upkeep. No, your upkeep. Each upkeep? Something like that. Got him. Yeah, that card seems pretty good. First, I was kind of smack saucing it because it's just like it doesn't pass the coil test. And don't get me wrong, I still think being able to survive a lava coil is huge. But like, I honestly haven't seen, at least from my experience outside of the mono red rush decks, I haven't seen as much lava coil as I honestly thought I would. At least right now. You know, maybe things will change. So I almost feel like guesstimation number 1 of lava coil being the end all be all for removal is looking really bad right now, just because I haven't really seen a whole bunch of lava coil decks on Arena. Oh yeah, we got an achievement. I can say a lot of those Gruul Rush decks make me feel bad that I don't have my playset of Kaya's Wraths, just because it makes it so hard to hit that Settle the Wreckage and you can't target them on their turn. It's like, oh no, this is not good. Can't think of the creature's name, the 3 mana, but that thing has been gross. And as a control player, their enchantment that creatures can't be countered and give them riot. That card's been a real beating too lately. What do we got here? Okay, well, I think we can finally get that mission done. Yeah, but I know that's not in here. That can't be in here. Oh, perfect. Go sell some stuff quick.
Alright, this is a place to catch a ride. You can find all kinds of pretty colors. Step right up.
I know for a lot of this stuff there's no point to read it. That's why I'm not really thumbing through them. It's just because it seems like we sort of have I don't think we found one really good set of grenades yet. I've just been lacking really bad. I feel like, one, I went the wrong way, and two, this is a different mission that we need to do. Oh, really, game? There we go. A little part of me right now almost wants to switch over to arena just because it was so disheartening today that I didn't get like any of my coins because my deck was just not working for like any reason. I don't know why I was having such a rough time, and I don't want to bend the knee and really have to make my decks geared more towards best of one. I don't really like that idea too much. So the shotgun did more damage, but it was only a couple points. We might end up switching back. I mean, this one only has, well, I guess at 9 or 10 times. It does theoretically do a lot more, because it's so much per shot, so maybe we'll leave the shotgun on. We'll see. but I went back today while I was editing some videos and uploading playthrough part 3 of Borderlands. And I really wish I came off as more exciting. I feel like I have this really monotone vibe to me while I'm streaming. And I don't necessarily love it, but I don't feel like I am that guy to be doing cartwheels and stuff either. I guess it's something we gotta work on. Oh, yeah, I know why that's not right. I think we have to go this way. So outside of Thane 100 because we were talking about this earlier. Anybody else excited for Borderlands 3 to come out? Anyone else gonna play it when it does? Anybody else excited for the Resident Evil 2 remake that's coming out? I want to say this week. I think Tuesday. I thought it was Tuesday. I know for whatever reason, I want to say Wednesday? I decided to delete my save file on my Pokemon Sun version and start going through that again. I don't know why, it just felt right. So we've been going through our copy of Pokemon Sun again. And I think that game has one really large flaw to it. And that is it takes so long to actually get your game started. It feels like they hold your hand too long. And I guess even though it's on the 3DS, it feels like it has a big lack of a 3D feature on there. That's kind of weird. Like, I normally don't play my games 3D, but every now and then I'll slide it up and just check, and it's like, nope. Nope. See, this mission I thought was something else. Feel kind of dumb now. So before we hit the machine up here, let's see. We know that is much worse. Oops. Yeah, our rifle's doing 115. Fire SMG seems okay, but the damage seems so small, I don't think it's worth it. Wow, that thing fires 4 bullets. Yeah, but at 42 shots, you're only getting what? Like 12 shots off? While that definitely seems crazy, I don't think that's worth it. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff we can sell quick. Get rid of the double stinger, get rid of the hostile stinger. We'll keep the harpoon for now. I just always like to have one rocket launcher on hand. I feel like the shield is much worse than what we have on. 271.44. Yeah, so we'll just sell that off. That's not worth keeping. Of course, before we go to turn that in, we'll do the bug problem mission now. Yeah, I don't think I can hop over that fence from here. Quick dunk on these dudes, quick. Take some more experience here. This assault rifle, though, has been pretty fire for us. That fire rate is insane. But I also guess with the Quicksilver perk we have on, like, our faster guns fire that much faster, so I guess that's a good thing. What do we got going on here? I felt like something should have happened there, and I don't think anything did. That doesn't feel too good. Is the bridge finally down? Yes, it is. Okay. Wow, that sniper's really bad. Man, this sniper feels so good. I'm so glad we got this one. Very interesting though, because I feel like... There it is. I was supposed to say there should have been a boss fight or something going on here, right? Okay. All the spider ants, my lord. Not even gonna bother with the fighter one right now. Our vehicle's way too beat up to deal with that. So next level, we get a skill point. I'm gonna ask everybody what they want us to put it again. I feel like so far our build has actually been pretty spicy. We're just kind of letting everyone pick so far. I don't feel like we have a bad build at all, which makes me super happy. Hopefully our vehicle this time doesn't block their the monster from coming. Like a whole bunch of hand cannons. Though I feel like none of the damage is even going to come close. That 261 is such a strong revolver. For anyone just tuning in, we're sorry for not streaming last night. Forgot we had a prior engagement. Rachel kind of reminded me in the morning, hey, you said you'd do something for someone, so I had to go take care of that. Ooh. You a big boy. Okay, so that shot was sweet. I shouldn't even have killed it. Whatever, we'll take it, I guess. Wait, what? Oh, he picked up the shield, okay. Is it a good shield though? So where are we at? 448, 71. Yeah, no. I think this is probably like the first playthrough I've ever had. We're gonna go turn these in first. where I didn't feel like I was always getting new, stronger loot. I mean, we've had the same guns now for quite a while. I mean, not that's a bad thing. It's good that we have very powerful weapons. It just seems very weird to me that, like, we haven't been finding much in terms of better loot. I mean, I guess it's money for when the vending machines do, but... Oh. Just caught the ass end of that wall. I didn't think we were. Okay, so first we're gonna sell off a lot of our Duke. Wow, that is absolutely a terrible shotgun, really, game. That was my present, was just like pure hot trash. Well, I guess. Whatever. We're gonna do the alter ego mission first. Only because if I remember right, the other one's going to kind of advance the story. And while that's okay, I like getting everything done in one area before going on to the next chunk. So, I want this playthrough to almost be like a completist playthrough where we're actually doing every mission and stuff like that. Just because that's... I feel like with Borderlands, there's no point not to. I mean, we can. I know I got to get my mind kind of back on Overwatch again, just because when the new New Year event comes out, some of those skins are ridiculously hot. I love Hanzo's. Genji's new skin is really hot, and because they're all Chinese New Year, they're based on, like, I want to say Genji had a Lu Bu skin, and Hanzo had a Lo Hang Zong or something skin. Like, they look sweet. But yeah, we can do Overwatch if you guys want. That's cool. Pretty much only play when you guys are like, we should play. That's right. So there's just this little bug, and he's fried. This machine gun is so spicy, juicy. And of course, everything he drops us is just dookie. Nah, I feel like we leave on the rifle just because the damage on it is too big. I don't see the point in changing off when... Yeah, Ryan has the sweet skin that has like the battle axe on the end instead of it being a hammer. And Hog's skin. They're assuming Hog might actually get like another legendary one potentially out of this wave. Oh man, I can get the McCree one. I love the McCree one. Another game that has to be mindlessly grinded just so you can get your loot boxes. They always find a way to get you. The dove. Sometimes I forget to reload. Oh yeah, I remember what that one did. So with that gun, sometimes your shots won't take a bullet. If I remember right though, especially for where we are at our point in the game, it's obscenely weak, being I think, what was it, like 40 or 50 damage? Yeah. Only a 2 times to burn. That's getting dunked on. Bye. Alright, now we only have one mission. No, we don't. We gotta go back to New Haven first. Nah, you dumped the dove. The dove sucks. On playthrough 2, it's really good. On the first playthrough, though, the damage is way too weak. Like I said, the rifle in my hand is doing 261. That pistol does 45 with only a 2 times chance to burn.
Looks like you fit right in.
There's no value in that. That's a dumperoni. I guess we'll do this one first. Where was that located? Old Haven. I don't know if we were there or not yet. Okay, well, I'm sure the game will lead us in our direction that we need to go. But no, I'm pretty excited for the Chinese New Year this year. Just because that was one of the McCree skins I never got. It's so insane how quickly you fire with this thing. It's gross. So gross. And like I said, I don't think keeping the dove there was worth it. The damage is just too low. 12-shot clip, that's not enough to really keep us happy. We demand more out of our guns. We demand that they're actually good.
This is where the cars live. Sure got you ride.
Get out of here.
Okay, hopefully we can go this way. Because the other way we don't get to keep our vehicle. Ooh, I don't think we've seen a badass rock yet. We'll take all 3 experience for killing it. That's what I call value. I swear I've been to Old Haven before. Maybe not. Clearly it looks like it's going to be up top here somewhere. Yeah. This at least has us on the right track. Oh. Well, that sucks. Okay. And for Vitamin K tonight, the beer is called Internight. And the can kind of has a very Metallica vibe to it. Stone IPA paired up with Metallica to make a very weird IPA beer. I I didn't really think about it until after I had paid money for it and brought it home. But I opened up the box, and a 6-can box of Tallboy beers was much cheaper than most of the regular brewskis I buy. And I was like, oh. Oops, we're going the wrong way. At least I think we're going the wrong way. We're gonna find out. So for anyone just tuning in, this is part 4 of our Lilith playthrough. We're letting the chat choose where our skill points go. Normally the way it works is I'll ask you where you want our point to go, and then after that we will keep putting it into that until we hit level 5, so we're not too scattered and just have a whole bunch of nothingness going on with our abilities. It almost seems like the PC version's draw-in feels worse than it did on the 360 or the PS3. By just a hair. Well, we'll take a free 66 experience just because we could. Oh, we're here. I know I had looked the other day, on my off day, to see how many people were currently streaming Borderlands 1. And at that given point in time, there was like 15 or 20 people willing to watch Borderlands, and I was like, oof. But I like the game, so we're going to stay the course. Sometimes you got to do stuff for you. Because I think right now, if the people had full control of the channel, we would be doing Hearthstone and Arena 5 days a week, and I think that would probably be it. Which I guess wouldn't be the end of the world, but I feel like that would just be a bit overkill for me. Oh yeah, dude, I forgot about these guys. The Roland dudes. If I remember right, you just want to kill them, yeah.
Hire bandits to stop all road traffic, then kill them rather than pay up. As a business strategy, murdering their employees will save them diminishing returns.
So, with my new streaming tool, I'd have to run my stream a little differently, but I finally got my streaming device to stream, so I can do cool math games one day just for kind of like S's and G's. Troll people, be in the arena chat, and then let them come up and help me solve some really rough math puzzles. Cause yeah, my new streaming thing, or newer, I should say, it's not new at this point. We've sort of had to relearn how to stream stuff. So like I was gonna do Destiny 2. For some reason, my current streaming device won't do Destiny 2. So Destiny 2 is still off for now. Morrowind is still just infinitely forever crashy for me, so it's gotten a little better, but I still don't feel like it's at the point where I can safely stream it. I just don't want my game to crash at all. for streaming purposes, and I feel like having something that's going to crash, even if it's just every hour, I think is just way too much. So currently my rifle here, or my revolver, doesn't really feel that great right now. When all else fails, go with a shotgun. And I feel like the correct answer would not be the people say, it would be this person says cool math games. I haven't heard too many people jump out of their street or seat screaming for some cool math action. Wow, that dude survives a headshot. Nutty. Okay. So now we're starting to get to the baddie guys. Wow, that thing fires crappy.
I'm really good at this.
Well, it says I'm in the area. What exactly are we trying to do on this mission here? Seals made good threats. Hey, it's actually working this time. If you're gonna kill him. Okay, we gotta put out smoke signals. Does that mean like... Okay, well, we'll figure this out. So I feel like we're just gonna follow smoke clouds here and see what we got going on. We'll sell some crap quick. We're just gonna dump the revolver. It's not gonna say it's a hunk of junk, but the accuracy on it wasn't super great. The damage was amazing. Oh, there's the smoke that we needed to hit. Now, where was it? There it is. Whoa. Was not ready for the amount of damage that thing puts out. Okay. Using our assault rifle is amazing. Throw that. It's an infusion thing, it'll find its marks. It'll do its job for us. Low healing thing there. Oh no. Okay, well. Overshot. 2 more shots? Uh oh. Now we should be fine. Now put that out. Now we'll find our next fire. very moment I feel stupid for selling off our... Uh-oh. We're not probably getting up here. No. Nope. Damn. Okay. But I'm feeling really dumb though because we sold our SMG or our pistol or the revolver, which wasn't terrible, and that SMG is just trash. It fires way too slow for me to love it. Alright, well I guess maybe the iridium gun is good right now. Oh. Maybe not. There's a gun box down there, so after we put this fire out, we'll have to jump down there and check the gun box out. You know, I will say, after playing games for hundreds of years, like I have been, games nowadays do feel a lot easier, but I also think they're also programmed a lot smoother and we have better controls and stuff like that, so I don't feel like necessarily games are easier. It's just... why does the second shot not do anything? Oh, he's got a lot of health, that's why. Dang. Okay. So it looks like our iridium gun is trash. Our SMG is trash. We already have a spicy shotgun, so I don't feel like we need a whole basket of shotguns for our weapons. Oop, another gun box. There we go. Try to recoup some of that money we lost. I don't remember exactly how much they take away, and I don't think it was too much, but I'm still waiting to find that one legendary weapon that's... let me see here. There's a smoke cloud over there. I'm not really seeing another one. Okay. Headshots to put them down. That just doesn't even seem right. Like our guns went from super awesome to just kind of okay in a matter of like minutes. Oh no! Don't take us down. We're gonna use a health thing here. Wrong button. There we go. I don't think there was a cute way to like take their armor off. Ooh. So we're gonna use a healing kit. And I guess we'll throw a rocket launcher on for now. I mean, that should at least help hit behind their shields, hopefully. Uh-oh. least if we go down. He died right in front of us. We can scoop ourselves back up pretty quick. Alright, so we're going to run back to the front of their base quick. And we're going to sell some chuff quick here, because, yeah, we got way too much stuff. Our inventory is saying full, so let's dump some of it.
It's hard to see new opportunities with old equipment. Upgrade now.
Oops. I have no clue what kind of gun I want right now. But that's why we got 10 billion grenades. Nah, I think right now we got to keep with the transfusions, because we've been getting down quite a bit. So I think that anything that helps us potentially stay upright is probably where we want to be. Now I have no clue where this last fire is. I'm not seeing any smoke anywhere in the sky that's in an awkward place. We can melt through the shield, but we can't do much damage to it right now, so we're gonna wait. Yeah, there's a fire. At least these guys are like Loot City. I mean, even if they're not dropping much of anything super good, it's at least some extra funds. That's always nice. Oops. Wow, that was a fail of an ability. I'm stuck again. Come on, game. Quit getting me stuck in places like these, please. Wait. No, I'm really stuck here. Uh-oh. Well, can't seem to jump our way out of it. Oh, I know how to get out of this. God, this sucks. We just have to accept the fact that we had to nuke ourselves out of existence to get our respawn, but that's okay. Save point. Okay. Oh my jeez. I guess I'm just gonna try to run up onto it, place as many shoddy shells into it as I can, because the damage on this seems outragey. Really? Wow, our guns are crap now. think there's a red box, red weapon box right below me, but let's get rid of these guys first. Oh, I missed point blank. Embarrassing. What's up, Seth? How you doing tonight? You would know. What's the score to the football game right now? Unless it's already done. In which case, how'd the game end? Hey, there's a claptrap stuff there. Damn. I know Thane laid me out some numbers earlier. I think it was 17-14 Patriots at the time. There we go. 31-31. See, that made me so sad. Like, I really wanted to watch the AFC game more because I felt like it was going to be more exciting of a game. 6 seconds left in the fourth. Ah, sadness. It's okay. Who's got the ball? Grunt magazine. This guy has the world's thickest head. That was ridiculous. Don't get me wrong. I know the Rams game had that rough call, and that was messed up. But I'm still glad the Rams are going to the Super Bowl. You know, I don't know if they're going to be good enough to win, but I am most definitely pulling for the Rams. Nice. Like I said, I don't know if they necessarily deserved it, but like, you know, there are bad calls that happen. One of the bandits is breathing his last few ragged breaths. He opens his hand holding what appears to be a strange box. He wheezes, "Find brother, 2 more keys." Lance get nothing. He laughs and then dies. Well, there's clearly a key. I like that. They hurt Brett. I don't know. I just, like I said, I had to pull for the Rams. I really wanted one of the California teams to do well. I like that EU football talk. Well, we've been kind of all over the place tonight. We were talking Magic for a while. I'm just sad that I didn't get to watch the AFC game. I got to watch the NFC game, which was cool, but how are you doing tonight, pretty? How's your day going? Your week, how did that go? Anything fun or exciting happen? Yeah, but he's not a rookie. I mean, this is his first year. As for why Borderlands, so we'll take it piece by piece here. One, I'm super excited that number 3 is coming out. I don't know the exact day of when it's coming out, or date. Might not even be this next year. But so I was trying to like re-hype myself into playing through it. Personally, unpopular opinion, I much prefer Borderlands 1 to Borderlands 2 or the pre-sequel. That's just me though. And our Morrowind kept crashing horribly, and for some reason, like no matter what I tried to do, I couldn't fix it. So I was like, you know what, we'll play something that I really want to play, and we'll do Borderlands. I didn't pick the character though, so no, Mahone was in the season last year. He ended up playing, I think, the last 3 games for the Chiefs. Maybe 2 games, something like that. Now they had him sit behind, yes, Elder Scrolls 3. Personally, for me, that is also in terms of Borderlands. Wrong button. In terms of Elder Scrolls games, I like those just because 3 was a little more hardcore in terms of like they really didn't hold your hand and kind of like, you know, like in Borderlands where you have the diamond to know where you're going. That game was like you had to read the clues and stuff. And yes, we were definitely talking ESO. I love Morrowind. It's been so long since I went through that, but for some reason, mine crashes every like 5 minutes to 20 minutes, and that doesn't really make for a sweet stream when you're continuing to like, hey, hold on, game crashed, I gotta reboot it. So, regretfully, we had to remove it from our lineup, which makes me sad. But I mean, if it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work for me, and that's all there is to it. As for the new bundle, I did see like the start of a new commercial today in between some stuff I was doing. I didn't actually watch it, only because I kind of gave up on Elder Scrolls Online pretty quick. Like I got into it, and then I was just like, it's not really like, you know. I hope there's nothing in here. I totally forgot what was in this. I hope it's nothing. Find some map. Marks the location. Perhaps there's something hidden there. Let's go find the secret stash. Yeah, that appeared to be one of the issues. They were telling me that, and I guess there's potential issues with my graphics card. It doesn't like to work with Intel graphics cards very much, and I mean I have 2, but it won't register my other one. So it's just kind of like problem after problem after problem, and I was just like, you know what? This is unstreamable. So we just stopped. I play it every now and then, once in a while by myself, just because I don't care if it crashes when I'm doing my own stuff. But like, it's unacceptable as something you're trying to show people or play with people. So I just, you know, we had to cut it down. And I've also been on this really big kick of like open world RPG style games, just because the hell is that? one, they're pretty easy to stream, and two, right now I've been using my weekend streams. It's more like just chats where people can jump in and just like shoot the breeze with me, and I don't have to like super focus on anything. So really, huh, interesting. And it comes full circle. But for some reason, because I tried a lot with their customer service, and I will say, even if we didn't get the game fixed or running, you know, enough, like even if it only crashed every hour, I would have been okay with that. But like every 5 minutes to half an hour is just, for me, like it was a no-go. But they had said that for some reason Bethesda products, like as a whole, don't really like Intel graphics or something for some reason. Yay, the Patriots are gonna win, boy. I need to find a cart. This sucks. This takes forever. Again, I don't fully know if that's true. And like I said, they didn't fix the game for me, but I will say that they were always really fast at responding, and it seemed like they were, the people there were potentially knowledgeable. I also learned how to do some stuff on my computer that I was unaware of how to do. Granted, I don't know how relevant it is for, let's say, like, stuff I would actually do. But usually anytime I would send a, hey, you know, this didn't work, or I tried this, or, you know, I don't really understand what you're doing, I got responses back very quickly. So that was pretty nice. So there's that. But I mean, I don't really feel too bad, I guess, that it doesn't work. Like, I do own the game on Xbox, so if I really, really want to play it, like, I can go back. And they taught me how to take, like, I can't think of the actual, like, the proper terminology for it, but how to get, like, to, like, search your system for everything that your system has, you know, what it's doing, what it's not doing, all that stuff. It was, what was it, like a MS info file or something? And I actually learned a lot from, like, peeking through those. They also kind of taught me how to better use my NVIDIA control panel and a couple other things. Like, nothing super big, because I'm not a big tech guy, and like I probably should be. But you know, I give their customer service 100% because they tried. But after a while, some of the stuff they wanted me to do, I personally was too afraid to do. Like, they wanted me to disable my Intel graphics card in hopes that it would pick it up. And I told them, like, I don't really trust me doing that. To me, that just sounded kind of weird, so, like, eh. And then there was something else they wanted me to do. I don't remember what it was, and it was just like, I'm really not the guy to be playing with stuff like that, so it's okay. You guys at least tried, so I can't be mad at that. And we know confirmed all this stuff is much crappier than the stuff I have. That's why we're not bothering to read through it, because this stuff all sucks. Well, being on a laptop, I guess that's normal, from my understanding. Or it's fairly common for specifically gaming laptops to have two. Again, from my understanding. I'm not really sure why it's supposed to be common, but they said it was, and I'm gonna honestly take their word for it. That is fine. Go take care of your stuff. But no, we'll jam some OW tonight. I'm assuming when you mean text you, because I ain't got your number, you want me to hit you up on Facebook, I can do that. That is doable. I mean, that could be, I don't know. I didn't ask for reasons. They would just tell me stuff, and I'd be like, yes, you are probably right, and that was about as far as that would go. You know, I have no reason to doubt that whoever's on the other end helping me is legitimately not trying to help me, because, like, they don't really profit from that, so. And I will piss off, sign. I will piss off. But you know, I stick to my word that they their customer service was fantastically quick, which was super good. I mean, I've dealt with people before where, like, when my 360s were having the red ring of death, and it would take them a couple days to get back to you. It was like, ugh. So I can deal with, you know, an hour or two for an answer. That was fine. And then I have to assume with that touchdown, that probably ended the game. Or are they giving the Chiefs a chance to tie it up? Okay. Nice. Where am I going for this mission? Oh, hey, I got new ones. Yeah, boy. Where's this at? Rust Commons East. I mean, I guess for the Super Bowl, though, I sort of fear for the Rams then, because the Rams have really cooled off the last couple of weeks. So, I don't want to throw up those GGs too quickly. But I feel like that could definitely be a thing. See, that's how the game started off too. It was just like run, 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 touchdown, run, run, touchdown. It was like, wow. They were just marching all over the field. I don't remember this ever being lit up like this. Maybe I'm just dumb. Ooh. Nothing makes you feel better than one-shotting all of your enemies. I also think the Chiefs are still too young of a team, though. They're not really. They weren't ready for the big dance quite yet. Next year, that little extra time, they should be good. But they just weren't. They weren't ready enough quite yet. I mean, what do I know, though? I've never been to a Super Bowl. And if you're still in here, Pretty, I'm sorry that you had a bad week. I guess it's been a while since I've known the feeling, but I do remember the feeling. Pretty much after the initial issues came out, where it was just kind of like the reskin, I just immediately gave up on the game because it was like, well, at that point, I'll just go play Ark. Why? What else is wrong with it now? Or are you asking me if like I've heard of more?
Another walking meat. Time to pack. More meat for me.
Okay, that. Why is the game shaking? That's actually kind of funny though. Like, I know that's not supposed to be there, and I'm sure that's frustrating for the people playing. That's kind of funny though. At least to me. I actually feel like that sniper might have actually been better. Let's see what we got. That's not what I want. I want this. 344. Bonus crit damage. Yeah, sure, fine. Now I know watching GQ play, wait, heard another streamer had concerns some hackers in Bay, and hackers dropped a ton of whales. See, that's why I'm always so afraid to buy games now. Like, I know when Borderlands come out, I'm gonna want to buy it day one. But at this point, games just aren't released finished anymore. Like, they don't have any of the issues. I still, in my heart of hearts, want to play Fallout 76 because it's Fallout. Even with the issues, like, I still want to try it because I love Fallout games. See, to me that sounds pretty sweet though. Am I even supposed to be here? Oh yeah, I can, okay. I just like that though. Dropped a ton of whales, allowing them to escape. Like, that's why video games are so cool, is because weird stuff like that happens, and that to me is spicy. Though I'm sure it was probably frustrating for the people playing, so I feel bad for them, but like, come on.
Let's get you rolling.
That doesn't wiggle too bad. Okay.
Hey, let's get you rolling, man.
But like, Sea of Thieves looks cool. But I'm kind of afraid it might not be good, because I heard when it came out it was pretty bland. I don't know if they really added a lot of stuff to it to fix it. You know, so like, any game that, like, look at, okay, like Black Ops. When the new Black Ops came out, everyone was like, oh my god, this is a Call of Duty we wanted. This finally is correct. And then what happened? All the microtransactions in that came out, and everyone was like, this game sucks. It quickly got panned. Like, or games come out super busted. You know, and I know Fallout 76 is still having problems, like with the developer room that was found now, and everyone's like, that's all weird. But see, with like those games, and I think the reason why they run so well is because they're single player games. So there's so much balance, or not balance, but like, there's so many things less you have to worry about. You don't have servers and all this stuff. You know, I honestly think that's where a lot of the problems come in at, is just all the online games, they're rushing them out the door, and that's what's making them bad. But now with the whole developer room thing, because there was some stuff in there that wasn't supposed to be like in the main game, they're starting to ban people's accounts now if they're finding out you were in the room. So what people are doing is they're starting new accounts, going into the developer room, getting all the stuff out, trading it to their real account. Hopefully we don't die from this. And then they're just letting their old accounts get banned. And it's just like, that's so messed up. You know, it's like problems after problems with that game. And now I know to kind of take jabs at the developers. People in-game made a reskin for one of the ammo bags to look like the West Tech vault bag that was promised with the game. And the whole bag debacle-y thingy that people were having beef with. And then someone also developed the Nuka-Cola bottles for the game to take a jab at them also.
You're avoiding the negative element around here.
That actually doesn't seem too bad. Too bad we're not really super heavy on snipers, or I'd say that's actually pretty good. And it even says, like, in the description on it, 'cause I was looking at them, the bag was like, this is the bag you were promised that you never got. Give me my $5 now, please, or something like that. And it's just like, damn, that's harsh. Like, you people are legit taking jabs at that company, and I understand why, but like, it's so mean. We'll go there. It's so mean. But it sucks though that whole game, like, it seems like the gaming landscape right now hit this weird bubble where it's just like, something's got to give. I mean, maybe. I think, like, right now, my personal belief things are 3 weeks. When a new game comes out, I'll give it 3 weeks to really see what the problems are and all that stuff. Because it, like I said, especially after like Call of Duty, where I told myself I wasn't gonna get it and I didn't. But it was just like, everyone loves it, and then almost immediately after, you know what? No, never mind. Don't get it. The game is awful. Don't support this company. And all this stuff with Fallout 76, because like I said, I really wanted to get Fallout. I love Fallout games. So I feel like I have to take a 3-week from games, let them see what they do when they come out, and then go from there. Because it seems like every game that comes out is a feel bad. I want to get the new Resident Evil game. See, my problem is with games like that is that I know if they have an online component, that's where I'm going to want to spend a lot of my time. I mean, not to say I don't have to, but a lot of times when I'll buy a game, we'll just use Call of Duty as an excuse. I've never played a main campaign on a Call of Duty once. Because I normally don't care a whole lot for story. But I always just wait, because a game comes out, it normally has a day 1 patch, and then there's a patch and a patch, so it's like, if we give a game 3 weeks, and if in 3 weeks they just can't fix it, like, see, I do think Anthem looks kind of cool, but like I said, I think I just have to start sticking to my laurels, and every game is on on the 3-week timer. And if in 3 weeks it's just not good, then I just don't touch it. Because so many games come out flawed and faulty, and there's things missing or things locked, and it's just like, it sucks. It feels bad, and I don't know. I don't want to support the hobby I like if it sucks. Because then you're just kind of giving in and accepting the fact that it's bad.
Can I help you?
Well, I mean, you know, if in 3 weeks you can't sort out what's wrong, and you're just going to give them your money even when it goes against what you want, which is just something decent for your money, I don't know. I find it hard to just be like, yeah, sure, take my money. You know, that sucks. That feels bad. Same thing with like the new Pokemon game, when Eevee and Pikachu or whatever came out. As soon as everyone was like, yeah, it's a remake, I'm fine with that. But it's super duper easy. Well, Pokemon games aren't really hard anyway. So do I want something that's that much easier? Probably not. I gotta sit this one out.
These dirty criminals control access to the trash coast. Dispose of what you will so you can investigate further.
Nah, if it's a free-to-play game, yeah, you can go ham on it all you want. But I feel like if you have to spend money on it, it's gotta go through the test first.
You never should have come here. Now you're gonna pay.
No more giving game companies money for stuff that's not a done product or not even remotely up to snuff for what it should be. I have it downloaded. I have it fully updated and stuff too. I haven't even turned it on once yet. Like, I keep telling myself I'm gonna play more games. Oh, this is getting dunked on. Bang! Boy! God, our sniper is so spicy. The meat grinder. I remember that was a pretty decent gun. That's a sniper. Oh, that was my shotty. I'm glad I didn't fire. That would have been stupid. Pew! Hit him with one pellet. Aha! I did hit you for 5 damage. Where's his meat grinder? Sure, we'll try it over our even better one. It's got some more keywords, so maybe it's spicy. That's why. It's because it had the monstrous clip. I feel like that's okay though. Little less damage, but it fires a lot more shots. Like, that's fine. That's a fair trade, I think. But like I said, I keep telling myself, you know, yeah, we're gonna play more games on our free time, and then like, yeah, I just restarted my Pokemon Sun game. But I don't know. I feel like because I stream now at night, I really don't want to like play games all day and then also stream. And like with the new set of Magic that came out, I've been trying to grind up until I'm just sick of the game for the day, so I can get my coins to try to get more packs. Today was not a good day for us. We lost a lot of games, but
can I help you?
But no, I think, you know, I think Warframe looked okay. Like, it looks like something I would play. I just never got around to it.
I should warn you about Tannis. There is something strange about her. We have haven't had a supply
Okay, so we're gonna
transport
hang
for
on to our
years. Commerce Greed shows no
other
more
assault
hunger
rifle for
for
now,
meat
just
like
in
things.
case.
But she must be getting resupplied somehow.
Was that one? Yeah. Oops. Wait. See? The way I look at it is... Wait, there's something on me. Yeah. Take the little extra experience. New Haven. You know, I think, like, I don't mind grinding. I really don't. As long as the game's enjoyable, the grinding shouldn't be miserable. Now, if the game sucks, that's when the grinding feels bad. You know, because I don't have a problem with games that are like, hey, if you want to, you know, get stuff quicker, you can throw money at it. Like, that doesn't bother me.
Can I help you?
Dahl makes guns for professional mercs. They're heavy, accurate, and effective. Assuming you're strong enough.
But what sucks is, like, well, you can grind, but really you should just throw money at us. Then for me, that's not okay. Like, that's a bad life motto to have your game around. And I understand with a free-to-play game, my personal opinion, you know, DLC or having microtransactions in your game, I'm honestly okay with it. Like that. Oh, the pages are stuck together. Ah, we finding this dude's nudie mags. You know, it doesn't bother me. I think it's fair at that point. Yeah, but see, like, if I'm reading what you're saying right about the game, because I haven't played the game, so I could be wrong. But it's that, like, you know, you can play the game without having to spend money, right? Or you can spend money and greatly save yourself time. That's fine. That doesn't bother me. You know, at that point, then you got to play the game. You got to make the decision for yourself. Because the way I look at it is, if it's a free game and it's good enough, hopefully the grinding won't feel too bad. There are some games where the grind is raw, the grind is real, the grind is not fun. You know, not every game can just be like, I don't mind doing monotonous stuff over and over again. You know, for some people that's cool. But as long as it doesn't feel like, well, you have to spend money. And like I said, it's a free game, so you can't be too mad about it. They do have to make some form of cash off it, so like, people got to be more real about it. That's microtransactions. Yeah, well, your game was free. You know, like people with Arena, where they don't think that MTG Arena gives you enough free stuff. I feel like Arena is really too kind for how much they give you in comparison to how much it, you know, because it is technically free. I find Arena to be very generous between the cards that they give you for free and the coins. Like, you get more than enough. You get way more than enough. I remember before I started playing Hearthstone, everyone was complaining that, you know, Hearthstone was like, oh man, they're so much more generous. After playing both a lot, I feel like Arena is way more generous on Arena than Hearthstone is. See, I like that too, that they actually reward you for booting the game up and stuff like that. Like, that's one, that's an interesting way to make more money. And two, honestly, I think that's a fair way. I mean, you know, for the people who are actually going to play your game all the time, you give them a little bit of incentive to spend money, you're going to make money. Or you should make money. Hopefully. Oh, don't get me wrong. I know you get those, but like, if you grind your coins, let's say, every day on Magic Arena, you get a lot more because you get packs and free cards. You know, but I was reading before I started playing Hearthstone that Hearthstone was a lot nicer compared to Arena. I completely disagree with that. After playing both, Arena's way, way nicer than Hearthstone. It's not to say Hearthstone's bad. Like, I think Hearthstone's incentives are fine. I feel like they're pretty much perfect, in my opinion. But I could see why Arena recently was announcing, hey, we're probably going to end up toning down our prize support. I really think they are a little too generous. Personally, you know, as someone who is not hemorrhaging money out of his anus because he's mad rich, also because every day in Magic you get 15 wins of the day things. And then they also give you a new daily quest to do. So you're getting coins. You're getting more coins from your quest. And you're getting random uncommon cards to hopefully help you fill your deck out, which is nice. You know, they had the free Pauper events where they were passing out free staple cards with different arts, which I think is a really sweet idea. It's not something that's grossly needed, but for people who care about stuff like that, like that's sweet. And I mean, from all the grinding I did before the new set came out, I was able to get like 40 free packs of the new set on top of the 3 free packs every week they pass out, plus the drafts we did and other stuff. Like, I don't know, man, it's pretty nice.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Plus, if you grind enough too, you also get a free draft every week, which is at least 3 packs of cards, potentially another free draft, and 3 more packs of cards. Like, you get more than enough. So I know we were talking a little bit earlier on the Discord. I'm glad that you like your new place. And I know Rachel was kind of shocked. She's like, that's weird that you know, like, all about where Derek lives right now, too. And it's like, I lived a lot of places. I have family all over, you know. I did like that area, though. Like I said, if it doesn't work out here, we'll probably end up by you. Oh.
Hope you're avoiding the negative element around here. See you soon.
Even if Rachel doesn't necessarily want to go that way, because I know for a fact she doesn't. She likes being close to the beach and all that good stuff. For her, that's just like a cool feeling. Or do I want to go to Treacherous Landing? Thought I had a way to get there quicker. There we go. Damn, I'm stupid. Yeah, no man. See, and that I think part of the reason that she doesn't want me to kind of end up by you is that I do like to gamble a lot, and with there being so many casinos, especially near like Bullhead, Laughlin, and the grocery stores having casinos and stuff in them, yeah, she would probably not be super happy with me living there, and I can't say she's wrong. Rachel's just trying to be a good little girl and keep me in check, and I can respect that. I guess sometimes I have to be grounded. That's fair. Oh yeah, we have a skill point that's just camping out too. So where are we going to put it? We got striking. Our melee can daze enemies, reducing their movement speed and accuracy. Dramatic entrance. Our phase blast can daze enemies, reducing their movement and accuracy. Hard to get, decreases the cooldown of phase walk. Mind games. Each bullet you fire has a chance to daze enemies. Resilience increases our resistance to fire, shock, corrosive, and explosives. Radiance. My shock damage to phase walking deals extra damage. Intuition. Killing an enemy increases our movement speed. Venom. Adds corrosive damage to your melee attacks. Also, your melee attacks have a chance to corrode, causing damage over time. Slayer increases our crit chances. Or Silent Resolve, which increases our resistance to damage for a few seconds after phase walking. And nah, dude, I remember when we lived in Bullhead, we lived in this apartment complex that was right next to a little casino. That was right next to a grocery store that had a casino. That was right next to a gas station that had a casino. That was right next to the video game rental store that we always rented from. Dude, you couldn't go to the grocery store for like anything and just be like, we'll be in and out in 5 minutes.
It's time!
But it's, I mean, you know, especially compared to like where I am currently though, it's it is super cheap there, like. And when I told that to Rachel, she was like, dang, that is pretty good. I'm like, yeah, no, it's pretty cheap to live there. That's why my family was like, well, even if you just move closer, like, it's still pretty cheap, you know? A lot cheaper than what we're paying now. No, you do. I absolutely feel you. Like I said, I think that's why Rachel's just like, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh. Wait. Do the fish just magically pop out over time or what? Oh, come on, do something, please. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
You scared? You should be.
just tell me how to do it. Let's see. Where's my... Oh. I need better grenades then. Perfect. There we go. Yeah. Let's say I know there's got to be some trick to it. There we go. But I'm glad that you're liking it so far. You know, I know the feeling of moving is sometimes like super rough for people, you know, like even if you want to move, sometimes it's not just like I'm glad I left. It's not always that easy, you know, leaving your friends and that behind. Well, I don't even know if it's a YOLO thing necessarily, but like, you know you'll make new friends if you want to make friends, you know? I mean, personally for me, I like California because I get left alone. There's nobody here to bother me outside of Rachel. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to talk with people. I don't have to deal with people anymore. It's lovely. It's absolutely heavenly for me. And the other good thing is too is like you didn't just move and like not know anybody. You know, you had your homies there, which is cool too, because that'll definitely make it easier. You know, I mean, like for Rachel, all she had was me, so I'm sure the prospect of, well, if our relationship does go south, oh my. Not the world's greatest feeling. I'm sure. That's so stupid. You gotta make the fish come up out of the water. Who comes up with these missions? But if you really felt like there was nothing in Manitowoc holding you back, like, leave when you can. And not only that, but now you give me a reason to kind of go back that way, because like I've been trying to get Rachel to kind of go out that way just to do something. So now I can be like, see, we can go hang out with Derek. And maybe she'll be like, okay. Oh yeah, no man. That area is like a haven for old retired people to spend their money on bingo for sure. You are absolutely correct. I'm kind of sad that never changed though, because I always expected like one day it's going to be a haven for younger people, and I don't really think that like living near gambling is necessarily the cool thing to do for young people. But the weather's pretty nice there. I liked it at least. It does get really windy though sometimes, which sucks. It'll get like overly windy. Don't move. But I think you'll like it there. Oh, we're full. Okay, I was gonna say, why can't I pick stuff up? I need that loot. Clearly, I don't need it that bad.
If you need healing, step right up.
Man, I had so many crappy guns. Oh my. He might hear you. Well, just because we can. Hi, Corey. I just thought that was so weird the one day when he messaged me though. He's like, dude, you know Derek? And I was like, I'm not sure if I'm getting pranked or not, so I'll just answer it honestly. There we go. Wait. I think we turn this back into New Haven? Yeah. So I didn't realize you moved like that close to me. That's crazy. Or at least that close to my old stomping grounds. I guess he moved before I did. I'm just going to assume he wanted out worse. I could be wrong. Hell yeah. Now let's see what's so cool about this.
Me to tell you about a little something something he needs done. You should ask him about it.
It rises. Oh, yeah. This gun sucks. We'll hang on to 2 just long enough for Thane to see it, because Thane likes to see all the guns with the words on. He's like, hee hee, it's got words, hee hee.
Hey, don't be shy now. Come on, get your breath.
Well, hey there. Welcome. Hey, I'll catch
So I think what we'll do,
you later.
because I promised Thane I would play Overwatch with him, is we'll bang out this mission, and then I'll stop the stream, but I will be jumping into the Discord. So if people want to talk there, we'll be in there. Righteous man sunk, great vengeance suck, fury anger sucks. Sunk. Just because we try to be a man of our word when we can, so. Besides, it's not like Thane has talked to me at all the last couple of days. Alright, just kidding, he's talked to me a lot, but or if nothing else, though, I'll have to, like, maybe ride up by you guys and just, like, hang out for a weekend or something. that's right. You can just take out the gunners, and then I don't remember. I mean, it's not like you guys aren't close enough for me to be able to do that. And it's weird to have, I guess, Wisconsin people that close to me again, because I always just assumed, like, you know, you guys want to see me again, you're going to have to come out and see me. And then you pull the trigger and move closer, and it's like, oh, okay. Because like I said, I really want to see my old stomping grounds again. Like, it's been so long. God, it's probably been at least 15 years since I've been back there in that area. And I liked it there. I thought it was kind of sweet. My brother liked it a lot too. We both agreed that Wisconsin sucks though.
Strip the flesh!
Wow, I wasn't even looking at him and I got him. His gun's confirmed OP. There's a ton of dudes on this bridge. I wish this thing held more than one shot. There we go. Oh. Ah. Ah. There we go. There had to be a reason why there's so many things out here. There's got to be a chest or something. Because, like, that was a lot of bad guys for just nothing. It was just a prank, bro. It's an empty shoebox. Womp womp. Wow. Gotta actually hit the jump button to jump. Crazy, right? Oh, there's a whole bunch of gun boxes. Okay. Probably gonna be all poop, but it's free money. Now, where's this other boat at? I did forget how much backtracking there was in this game, though, where you're like, do a mission, run back to the home planet or the town, and then, oh, well, we have another mission that was exactly where you were. Come on, game, just give them to me all at once. I don't think. Well, I feel like that's just a trap. Where's this last ship at? Honestly, pretty much nothing. Most of the people that came in aren't really magic goers, so for the first time in almost a week, it was like a magic-free stream. I had made comment about my horrible losing streak today, just because I'm not going to bend the knee for mono red. So yeah, you know, my deck for the best of 1 isn't very good, but I don't want to brew my deck with just best of 1 in mind. Oh, and Thane had made comment that his Bamp Pod standard list was destroying crackers. And I think that was everything discussed. So, pretty slow Magic night. But I'm sure tomorrow that's going to change, being our Magic Monday, which is almost like my Magic Monday is kind of like my F&M. I look forward to my Friday post, especially now with the new set out. Like, shh, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started, girl. I had discussed that a little bit inside some of my Facebook chat groups, just because the last couple of times it came up on stream, it just incited rage. So I'm like, it's better off if we just no longer discuss this on stream. The words just get too heated. People get mad at each other, and personally, I'm not a fan of people being at each other's throats over a hypothetical card that may or may not get banned. So I kind of just said, you know, that's gotta stop. I know that, like, you wouldn't do that, but oddly, it just kept happening, and it's like, okay, then we're just gonna be done with it if this is what's gonna happen. I'm still hanging on to discussions of the ban list on stream over the last like week and a half, maybe 2 weeks now. There has been some very colorful words thrown around towards people in the chat, because
I'll catch you later.
theoretical cards are getting banned. I think that's the way I want to word that, yeah. So it just came to the point where it's like, it's gotta stop. Too many people getting too serious at each other, and it's gotta stop. So I pretty much, like I said, I outlawed ban list discussions, and like I even had to make a Facebook post on it too, like, you guys, we're done with this. This has to stop, because it was becoming too much. People were getting too upset with theoretics, and I just couldn't handle it anymore. There's no need for it. So Papa had to put his foot down and say, okay, we're done here.
The next time you see Tanis, tell her to come see me in New Haven. Wherever she's getting her supplies, I know I can make her a better deal.
Oops. I did find it kind of odd that it boiled down that way. And for anyone who wants to correct me, yeah, I know I said I would be done. But I like Borderlands. I'll finish this mission, and then I'll call it a night. So as for the, I'm assuming you're asking because of the thing in the upper left-hand corner there. Okay, so we're gonna start at the beginning. Initially, I had thought that maybe $150 could actually make you like a regular deck, like something like Rock, or you know, like maybe like a Jeskai control list. And it turns out that Rock on MTGO is still like $500, and a couple, even like Jeskai control was, I think, like $400. So I think I've committed to the last deck I had in paper was a Death Shadow build, but it wasn't Grixis. I didn't want to play Grixis, and I had a Mardu build. Well, now with some of the new cards that are coming out of Ravnica, I'm looking at an Esper Death Shadow list. And I know the list I roughly brewed up was about 150. It was like 170. But what I was gonna do is first see if there's any interest in me streaming it. See if any donations actually roll through or not. Because if they don't, that tells me that, you know, people don't want it, and that's fine. Right now, I'd either be looking at Storm. My Esper Death Shadow brew. I'd make a list first so people can see roughly what I was rolling with. And I had another deck in mind, but I don't remember right now what it was. Oh hey, the big boy. There we go. I don't think I can get him down. There we go. But even with MTGO prices coming down, there are still some very expensive decks that took me by surprise. I was like, whoa. Like I said, I couldn't believe Rock was still $500. I was like, really? Speaking of that on MTGO, like, not really owning the paper cards, I thought that was kind of surprising. That dude just got done. And then, if people do like...
Now, do your best to prepare yourself for what's ahead. I'll contact you again soon.
If people do like the offering of other formats, I would then maybe make like a legacy deck on there too, just because, I mean, I play more Eternal format than I do like Standard, even though I've been playing a lot of Arena. I've always been more of an Eternal player, so I kind of feel like, you know, that's kind of where my strong suit is more, is the older stuff. But first, like I said, I gotta see if there's any interest, because if not, there's no point for me to really dig into it if people don't want to watch it. But one of the Patreons suggested that I at least try to run like a donation ticker for a couple of weeks. They donated the first couple of bucks just to see. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't one of my decks at the time, because what I was gonna do is I wanted to make like, okay, so it's either gonna be a control deck, a mid-range deck, or an aggro list, and then if there's interest, let like Patreon and Discord people sort of vote for what they would want to see most. This is the best claptrap.
Without a master, I have two options. I can listen to you move your disgusting meat flaps, or I can stick an electrode up my back panel and call it paradise. I will comply with what you need. Then get out of my scan range.
They'd be so edgy.
Your next challenge awaits. It might seem insurmountable, but you can do this. You will prevail.
That was hot. So I feel like once we get into here, I'm going to make sure I hit a save point quick. we're going to call it a night. I feel like this is a good stopping point. We hit another good part in the story to step down from.
You must prepare yourself. You have come very far in your journey, but it is not yet over, and it is not yet time to rest. Much depends on your actions moving forward. This last challenge will be your greatest.
Sell our stuff quick here. So for anyone who wants to have any discussions or continue any discussions, I will be jumping into the Discord for a while. It's up to you if you want to jump in or not. We can sell that because we can't make any use of that. Sell all this spiciness. So I'd like to thank everyone for coming out. Thank for anyone who participated and had fun. Hopefully you enjoyed the continuation of Borderlands. I know I like the game a lot. I know for some people it's super old at this point, maybe not what they want to see, but I've been enjoying it, so call me selfish. Hope everyone has a good night. I hope to see you tomorrow for some standard arena action, and have a good day tomorrow. Peace.